Hi, I'm Jack Rudlow. I'm the president of Gulf Specimen Marine Lab. And we're going to talk a little bit about the unrest that's sweeping this country since George Floyd was murdered last week by some police officers. And it's got me thinking about the history of the South and racial disparities and what I sort of remember. There was a very forward-thinking family in Tallahassee, which was the Lewises and the Lewis State Bank. Clifton Lewis said, hey, we would like you to get involved in this project Upward Bound. And this was a project going through FAMU, and it was for disadvantaged youths to be able to get out and connect with other people and get into, learn a little science and that kind of thing. And it was unheard of at the time. So ultimately, Clifton put together this brochure, and we had an exhibit at the Lewis State Bank. And we went down to the coast with busloads of students and kids. The bus arrives with all these black children at St. Teresa and take them out into the water. We've had many school kids come here on buses from places like Quincy and other areas that have never even seen the ocean, never even walked around in salt water. And these were people that were from poor backgrounds, but we were, through field trips, able to, and school systems, be able to bring them out and make that experience. And then came back during the oil spill and contributed to us. At the same time, we had all kinds of people working with us, helping, volunteering here, working at it, and a lot of them that they've been able to get jobs because they worked here. There's not much going on here except looking at the ocean. So you imagine if you live in a terrestrial environment and you're living up in, say, farm country or fields. Even if you look at a lake is static. In the sea, you see the rolling waves. You see the water breaking up on the shore. You see the tides going out, the tides coming in. Words don't need to be said. It all speaks for itself. And so in conclusion of this thing, I'm very proud of what our role has been. We basically spread some seeds around here, and those seeds sprouted. This was a brave thing they did with Project Upward Bound and a few people at FAMU who were going to try something different. And it would have been to come down to St. Teresa, to a private cottage there with neighbors that were infuriated at that happening. We put a veneer on top of it, which is better than no veneer. But underneath there are racial tensions. There are still disparities of economy, acceptance, the police pressuring people in the meantime, and the growing of the police forces and the all over the place hasn't been the greatest thing in the world. Our best thing is to try to get people to connect. A lot of ways, this unpleasant business of what's really happening with the riots and everything else may turn out to be a good thing, and I really hope so.